All right, party people, what's going on? When we have a new month, when we have a new week, when we have a new day, we're supposed to be looking at the previous price action of the high and low. So this is what I'm going to be doing, or this is what I do, I should say. I'm looking at the extremes. Luckily for us, it's clearly in the paint for us, painted for us. We see that we have last week's high, we have last week's low. GU, last week's price action, they put a double top, maybe even a triple top for last week's price action. If I count my levels real quickly, I see we have a double top, move to scare traders out. A. Could say this is a reset. It's in hindsight, but like I said, we need that price action. We need that history to give us some type of high and low to trade off of. So I'm just saying that AAW retest to this low, we should be buying. Why we should be buying? Because of the PSR, of the weekly PSR of the support and resistance. This blue line right here, this blue line here is a reversal parameters. These are take profit zones for the smart money. So if this is a valid take profit zone for the smart money from the bear cycle, then I know that these W's at these extreme lows are going to be anchor points or new peak formations for the new week to be buying. What else can justify this type of analysis? Well, let alone this indicator right here is separate. It's just Murray math lines. These are reversal parameters. This indicator right here, support and resistance, this is based off a guy called, I don't know, I know he's based off of somewhere in Germany, but he created this indicator. But supports and resistance has I pushed it to all the way to the right. This indicator has other information that will be given to you, such as Murray math line, support and resistance, the whole numbers, round numbers, and pivot points. But I don't need all the information on there. I just need the time box. I need market reversal. This is what this box represents of ICT. And when you want to implement ICT, you can have that with this chart. It's implemented on there, but you have to buy the indicator called market reversals, market reversal alerts. It costs $50 and you have it for a lifetime. And I've been using it for quite a long time. But when I do enter my trades, I don't really use this box for confirmation to get into my trade, because I normally enter my trades around this area. Then I will look for this arrow, this black arrow, which signifies that this area or this price action right here was a valid retest of this order block. Okay, it was an order block rejection, and then I can enter in. But just for instance, I'm not going to be entering any sells over here, because I know that the trend for GU is pretty much been down, but the trend is already exhausted. So when Fridays does come, I already automatically know that they're going to end the week back towards the close. So just to make sure, this black line represents the median. The open price over here was for this week, so they didn't really do that. But I know tomorrow or the week up and coming, they may do some pullback. I mean, they may do some trend pullback, because the overall trend for GU was what? It has been bearish for the past 3 weeks. I just upped the time zone on these wrinkle charts. It was what I love about wrinkle charts. It's not based on any time frame. It's based on time, price, movement. So there's not going to be any discrepancies with the ATS methodology. We know that we look for consolidation, manipulation, and trend. With ATS methodology, after the consolidation, you have about a four phase period before the market makers go on for the trend move. So consolidation, phase 1 or wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. They did a wave 5, and then the slow trend. 2 days. That was like 48 hours of selling trend with the trend. Okay, so again, I'm expecting what we've been studying from the day one. My first video was what? Based on market structure. I needed to learn market structure. We are doing higher lows, lower lows, higher low, lower low. Before we get an uptrend, we need what? We need price to do 2 things. They need to do a higher high before they get on the bearish trend. We need to see a lower high, and then a lower low, and then a lower high, then lower low. This confirms, it was really too late, but this confirms that, okay, market will maybe not test this area to get in for the buy. Let them know if you have the market dashboard or this indicator right over here, you know that 3x ADR is going to be about 300 pips. So when the market does make that 265 pip move, you know that, or it has been, let me see how many pips from that low, from that high, from this, it has been 346 pips. So the trend is well overdue to reverse, but nevertheless, you know, I want to be on my P's and Q's. I want to be able to enter at the extremes. So what I'm gonna do now is that, since I have a buy bias, which I should not have a buy bias, I should have a selling bias, but I know that market makers cannot keep on selling and selling. I understand that this is a peak formation, head and shoulders pattern. I don't have to do the level count, because why? My levels are automatically there for me. Level 1, level 2, could be, well, level 2 can be level 3. We already have, like I said, this is bracket to reverse. So what I will do is I will uncheck this, so I don't want to have alerts about the resistance as it means sells. I want to have alerts for buys, but just to play it safe, I'm gonna check that off as well. Okay, I'm gonna check that off as well. So I'm gonna head on to US 30. What has been US 30 been doing for the past 5 to 10 days? 5 to 10 days. US 30 been on a downtrend, on a down. Okay, you're probably asking yourself, what is that big red line that's going through the past 3 weeks? This big red line is what? It is, if you look on the numbers, it's 1,000. This is whole numbers. Market makers use whole numbers to enter in orders, to exit out positions, and bracket the market in an organized fashion, because what they are, their job description is to make the market. Their job description is to make market structure, handle clients' orders. So when we do get at the extremes, when we do sit on our hands, when we do discipline ourselves, we won't be alienated, or we won't be feel left out, or we won't have a clue. We will be aware when these market makers come to these hot zones, or when they do come to these whole number hot zones, we know what the market maker is going to do. They're going to do a breakout, pullback, or they're going to do a breakout, pullback, breakout, or trend. There's 3 things what they're going to do: breakout, pullback, breakout, and trend, or they're just gonna sit there and consolidate. Okay, like they just sat here and consolidate. But like I said, when you see this consolidation, this extended amount of consolidation, you know what's going to come: reversal. That's what I love about that. This is what I love about wrinkles. We don't have to, with wrinkles, with these particular wrinkles called point and O, they're going to consolidate, and the only time that you're going to get a movement in the market when price moves. Okay, so when these wrinkles show that price is consolidating, that is important to me. Because why? Because when we're at the low or high of the day and I see this, I know this is fast price action. Market makers are in there, they're hustling, they're bustling, they move in the market. I mean, yeah, they're moving the market, but they're doing some type of manipulation without pausing. When they consolidate like this, I know this is a M. I know that price action right there, okay, I can sell the high of the day. But why would I sell the high of the day when I know that we're at the low of the bucket? So on that Monday and Tuesday, you know, I didn't really get an entry. Yes, I had this peak formation on Friday, but what I tell you, when we look for trades on Mondays and Tuesday setups, we want to see that this price action happened at last week's high or last week's low. Okay, so we didn't have on that Monday, we didn't really have a setup at last week's low. Yes, we could have sold. Yes, we could have bought that. That's good. That's Gucci. You good? But I'm just saying, when we're looking for pristine setups, you know, this is something that I'm looking for. I'm looking for something like this. This is the low of the week trap. Okay, the current low of the week. But on Tuesday, you know, I wasn't expecting them to do that, but yes, I sold German 30. Yes, I bought German 30, and you know, I would have passed my competition if I didn't undergo I think it was the drawdown. I made a mistake and put my stop loss too deep. and I violated the drawdown rule, but nevertheless, technically I passed their profit target. I beat that. If you look on Source Trader, there's a trader on there. He has a net profit of $154,000. I netted over $70,000 in profit, so $170,000 in profit. So I would have won on that challenge. I would have won the competition money and a free challenge. Okay, so there's 2 challenges coming up from 2 other companies. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Okay, because I see I got some haters out there. You know who you are. I'm gonna just keep it to myself. But all you got to do is a quick Google search. There's 2 competitions that are going to last for a month. The Surge Trader competition lasted for a week, so it's pretty short. But they done messed up. They gave me a whole month to trade with them and grow that account. I'm gonna kill them, okay? Because I know what the German 30 is doing. What are they doing? Obviously, they're on a up and up. They're on a bull run. If we look on another higher time compression of this price action, we've been buying and buying and buying, right? Okay, cool. Nice, that's nice, and we're at round numbers. We're leaving round numbers. So a 15-minute chart. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just click on that. So I just want to buy signals. When I made that buy position, I had this to support me. I had Marvin Math line support and resistance to support me. I knew that if we test last week's or the current low again and not break it, that's a buy position. And understand this whole structure. When it consolidate and go sideways like this, look at the mentor of Stacy Burke Trading. He says that when markets go sideways after a long sustained run, that they're going to reverse. Just look for the confirmations at the appropriate timings. Yes, you can sell this. Yes, you can sell that stop hunt. But like I said, the overall the trend is what on the 4-hour. So part of that indicator, the market reversals, if I unclick that goes away. I don't want to know. I want to know what's the 4-hour trend. So this would tell me, look out for stop hunt lows. Okay, I don't need the 4-hour order block. I just need the market reversals of the current time frame order blocks. That's all I need to do that. I mean, that's what the indicator is going to do that for me automatically. Okay, could you not? For SPX, mimic the price action of US 30, the Nasdaq, it's going to be looking the same. Those pairs run parabolically the same. So I don't need to really adjust this time frame. I don't really need to do too much funkiness with this chart. But if I don't see anything on that Monday and Tuesday, this was perfect. That was nice. That was a nice sell. But my wrinkle pattern is kind of ugly. Why? Because they did a vector. But I'm not gonna go down to the lower time frame. But since I missed that, I know about what the 3-day cycle. So even though Monday played out as bullish, but we know this price structure or this price action played out with this structure over here, and I know that this on Wednesday validates the 3-day cycle when they have a W, okay, and they just go in for the buy 3 days. All right. So next week or this upcoming week, I want to see a double top, some type of double top formation or whatever. It doesn't matter. Because why? Because I know the trend is up. The market makers can't keep on buying and buying and buying. So and that's fine with me. That's okay. So I'm gonna uncheck that. I want buy alerts only. All right, that's fine. And that's my analysis for the indices in GU. Let me go down back on a lower time frame of GU. We could go on a 5-minute chart. So 15-minute, 5-minute. 5-minute chart is going to show these reversal points very beautifully. And that's that. So when we wake up at 1 a.m. or 3 a.m. to 3:30, 3 a.m. to 3:30, you want to tell yourself, I'm looking at I'm looking at Asia range less than 50 pips. I'm hoping for a peak formation to trade away from, because why? The market cycle is fractal. The market cycle is evil, and we will use it to our advantage. We're going to be able to what? We're going to be able to use that to our advantage. So when we do come at these extremes, we know that we have what? Double bottoms, double tops, head and shoulders, half Batmans, and triple tops patterns to confirm our analysis to get in what? Into buy or sell positions. We know that the spiritual person judges all things but himself, to be judged by no one. Okay, so I want you to judge this market. I want you to judge yourself, but don't judge anyone. Don't be sitting there being a hypocrite. Don't sit there and be evil. Let this market be evil. Let them do a type 1. Let them do a type 2 or type 3. And if they want to, market makers want to be evil again, obviously, if they do a type 22, they didn't get the order flow. They didn't get the contract flow that they needed to get in on the sell, or in this case, in the buy. And that's going to play out into the next session. That other structure to get into the next session. So we kind of witnessed that with, I think it was what? US 30? No, it was German 30. No. Let me see. We could probably say this right here. This double bottom right here. How could you not? That's a W. That's a W. Oh, yeah, that's a definite W right there. But let me see. So this right here. This is Asia, London, end of the day, New York, Asia. So this price action, all this did, it took about 24 hours for them to set this structure up and then get on with the sell, the crash with oil. Oil look good. Oil been nice. See, when you don't have any fear, when you truly believe in Jesus Christ, you won't have fear with these setups. You're not going to have any regrets with these setups. Okay, so again, with these notes, I want you to be at peace. I want you to know that this is very simple. Okay, and it's going to be very easy if you take the time and look for the indicator called point and figure charts. Point and figure charts comes with its own rules. You're going to be late with these entries, but since you are a market maker trader, I know that you're using the 5 and 13 EMA to get on your trades, and the 5 and 13 EMA will get you in these trades around here. So the rules with point and figure charts: a valid sell candle is when this candle overtakes a previous column of X's. Okay, and that's that. That's that. So take the time to look at these patterns. I don't like them. I'm stuck with my point O charts, because why? They show the consolidation, and that's that. So again, this is what we're going to do. If you're a trader, if you're a prop firm trader, pay attention to the box trade method. Pay attention to my previous videos explaining our routine. But if you're not a prop firm trader, then you don't have anything to worry about getting a routine. You don't have to worry about utilizing those multi-time frames. You could just stick on one time frame and put and focus on the weekly trap and the intraday traps, which is type 1, type 2, type 3s. Okay. What I said in my previous video, I gave you a little update to why I was gone. The day of I got passed on my challenge, I wind up getting in a little squabble, a little dispute with someone. I wind up going to jail. I couldn't afford to get out. Of jail, so I had to sit in there for about 10 months. There was no really the evidence they had on me. Thank God they lost the evidence that they had on me to convict me, so they had to drop it down. They had to and then I wind up sticking to my guns, or sticking to my spiritual guns. And I told my lawyer, I said, hey, I did not do this crime. Especially you come back to me and say they don't have any evidence and they still want to look for evidence. I didn't do this crime. You have to drop the case, drop the charges on me. Okay, and that's what they did. So now I'm back. I'm not back with vengeance. I'm not here trading. I'm not here to revenge trade or anything like that. But I'm back to get back where I was before, and it's just proof in the pudding. Like I said, I'm gonna do this for free. I got me a job. I'm a supervisor. Like I said, in that video, those people that looks at me or that want to be judgeful, you know, they judged me, and now I'm a supervisor for that position that they was judging me on when you were not a supervisor for that position. So hey, hey, okay. So again, wake up and smell the coffee. If you're having difficulties with your trading, write them down. I kid you not. There's something that you don't know is going on in the background. Okay? Something that you don't know. People, literally from experience, sent people to act like they were going to be in my best favor. They acted like they actually liked me. And as I was teaching them, I didn't realize that I was deconstructing my charts to a level that they were at. I brought myself down to a lower level, and at the same time, I got off my beat. I got off of my hustle. So I learned my lesson with that. So what I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna give the game, I'm gonna give the sauce, I'm gonna give the recipe online for free. But when you come to me in person, when I pass my challenge and when I get my check, I will have an office in Houston, Texas. I'm gonna have about a 2,000 square foot office, or I'm gonna buy my own plot of land, about 2 or 3 acres. Okay, and I will have offices down there to where we can all have a camp and we will learn this. Okay, and we will, make money together. I'm gonna send you on your way, but those who choose to stay, okay, those who choose to be part of the bigger vision, part of the bigger mission with Jesus Christ, we're gonna do something real nice, and I'm gonna keep it to myself, because talk is cheap. I'm gonna show you this. All right, I've been showing you my trades. I've been showing you my mindset back then when I was not consistent, but I was on the right track of my flow. But I'm just being real with you, okay? Like I said, I'm not trying to prove anything. Kind of is trying to prove something, but there's no fakeness about me. I'm gonna show you my losses. I'm gonna tell you when, more than my winners. My couple of first videos, it was when I made a loss, and I just felt compelled. I just felt, I just felt for the apart from me, I felt for those people that are losing, that they need this type of information, they need to learn. So again, I thank you for the people that was subscribing. I thank you. Before I got locked up 10 months ago, I only had about 162 subscribers, and now I have about 600 subscribers. I wish the network could continue to grow. Even I don't really care about for the subscribers. Even when I do hit 1,000, I'm pretty much can get compensated, but I don't really care for that because that money is not going to be compared to the money that I'm going to be making now. Okay, that $40,000 was from a 30-lot trade. Okay, I'm gonna be able to do that for this upcoming month. I'm gonna kill it, man, and I hope y'all killing it and we're able to wake up as well. Thank you. Stay blessed.